Ja, nee man, ek kan jy so baie lekker.
Hendrik's a South African who moved to Atlanta in 1983, so he's actually been here for well over 30 years. And quite interesting enough, as an architect from UCT, did your what did you study? Did you something at MIT as well?
A Master of Science in Architecture.
Master of Science in Architecture. So got a huge amount of experience in the property industry, based here in Atlanta, very much in the commercial game in terms of the space and the opportunity. And we've had a huge privilege today. I've been shown around Atlanta, looking at some of the really upmarket areas. We're currently here in Morningside, which reminds me a lot of Morningside in Santon. You know, it's one of the best areas in Atlanta. We're quite close to downtown. How far would you say we are from downtown?
10-15 minutes.
You know, this really is one of the prime spots, and I think if you think of Morningside, Santon, it's quite similar, but beautiful homes, big family estates, and really the opportunity. Hendrik, just tell us a little bit about this. We've got half an acre of land here with 10 townhomes that can be developed here. Tell us a little bit about the numbers and what the opportunity is.
So this is unique in that that's mid-century homes built in the 50s, 60s that has remained. And then this whole area was rebuilt in the 2000s into the product that you can see. It's a high demand area because of the excellent schools and its location. As I said, it's 10-15 minutes from downtown on towards this way. It's 10 minutes away from Emory University and the CDC, big employment centers.
What about that big park as well that you showed us?
And then Piedmont Park in Midtown.
Bigger than Central Park, just for the record, in New York.
So it's a very desirable area. High home prices. It did suffer during the downturn, but not as much as other areas, and it's been the first to come back in terms of property value.
What would the property values be around here for a townhome, you know, in terms of if you were to look at comparables?
Well, these are single family homes, and they would be from $550,000 to $1 million. Condominiums in this area, when you can get them, is from $450,000 to $575,000. The idea here is it's zoned for 10 townhomes on half an acre. Would be to construct 10 townhomes with a garage underneath, living floor, and then a bedroom floor on the top unit, and they typically sell for $450,000 to $550,000.
And just in my interest, in terms of the rental market, I mean, you said there's a demand. What would something like that rent out for?
Somewhere between $2,500 and $3,500 for a 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom unit, and a lot of it is driven by the excellent school system and the kind of safe neighborhood. You can see there's no fences here. A very safe, quiet, upscale neighborhood.
2 last questions. What type of capital investment am I looking at to be able to fulfill this if I was to do it all cash? We're looking at roughly $1 million to purchase the land, and what was...
And then I think we worked out about $1.5 million for the construction, the engineering, architectural drawings, permitting, and the marketing fees.
So all in cash-wise, we're at about $2.5 million.
I think that's what it was, yeah.
Now tell me just one last question. I'm sitting back in South Africa, a long way away. I don't necessarily have a feel for the market, but I want my rands to really, you know, be able to get good growth in a good stable market, a very, very good suburb. We all know that you want to buy a good property in a good area. Do you have the capabilities and people on the ground to help project managers, the construction team, to basically help me make sure that I can execute on this opportunity?
Yes, we could work in conjunction with some architectural firms, engineering firms, and picking the right contractor, builder would be a key component to that.
But as a South African, you could be my ears and eyes on the ground.
I certainly could do that.
Perfect. Well, awesome, Hendrik. It's a great opportunity, and we look forward to seeing lots more.
Thank you
very much. Cheers.
There are some of the houses. Give you an idea of the neighborhood.
Here's the opportunity. It's a half acre. You can put 10 townhomes on it. It's got planning. It's in Morningside, which is one of the best areas in Atlanta. The comparable sales here are anywhere from 450 to 2 million. Renting for, you know, over $3,000 per month. There was actually one on the market for $3,900. And the opportunity here, it's half acre, We knocked these houses down and built 10 townhomes. We've already got planning in place. Beautiful area, nice quiet street.